Good morning, everybody. I am back on the PCT. So actually, this is my third day back after a quick stop in Mammoth Lakes. Took a couple days to stay off the video and absorb everything that I'm seeing out here and just enjoy some time off the net. After I came down Donahue Pass, entered Yosemite National Park, and this place is absolutely amazing. So last night stayed in Tuolumne Meadows campground. They got a separate place for backpackers. Really cool again, catch up with folks I hadn't seen for a while and meet some new people. And now I just left Soda Springs. I'll put that up here so you can check it out in a second. And not sure exactly where I'm gonna go to today. I have about 74 miles until I hit Sonora Pass, where this section ends, and also where I can dump this 41-ounce bear canister. Pretty excited about that. Heading right now, got about 4.5 miles to where I get to Tuolumne Falls. So I'm gonna get off here and I will see you up at the falls. Here at Soda Springs, where carbonated mineral water comes out of the ground. I got this little enclosure here with a couple of them where some people collect it and drink it, but I'm not going to, even though it's pretty cool. So I'm about halfway up about a 3-mile climb out of the Tuolumne Falls area. That was really beautiful. A little bit too loud to record down there, but you can feel it. The breeze coming off there, powerful, just absolutely beautiful. As is everything I look at today, I'm just awestruck. Great views today. Really crowded trails. There's a lot of day hikers and overnighters, PCTers, and folks on the John Muir Trail out here. This is a pretty crowded park, but all good. It's good to see folks out and about. Not sure how far I'm gonna go today. I'll just kind of figure it out as I go. But as I'm taking in all these views, still trying to do some of those big miles, but if I slow down or stop, it's all good, because man, I just cannot stop looking around here. But also, testing out a new shirt. I had to get rid of that Columbia shirt I was hiking in. 900 miles was about enough, even after I washed that thing. The smell was actually going upwind. I'd have wind blowing in my face and I could still smell myself, so I had to get rid of that thing. But this is real lightweight sun hoodie. I treat it with permethrin, so the bugs have not been bothering me. It dries really quick. It's cool. I can put it over to shade my neck and my ears, and I think I'm really going to be digging this thing. But first day using it, so we'll see how that works. But anyway, I'm going to keep on pushing up this hill and enjoying these views. just walked up on Miller Lake. It is at about 9,500 feet, and I am gonna stop and have a break here for dinner. Still got about 2.5 miles till I get to camp, but since I can't cook right where I camp, I'm just gonna cook it back here. It's already boiling. Gonna have some Mexican style beef bowl with rice and beans, and enjoy my dinner here with this view. So I have made it to camp. I'm all set up. There's about 10 other hikers here too. And yeah, it was cool to get in here after just an awesome day. Ended up being about 21 miles. And just took my 10-car rod, really hard to see in the video, but took it down to the stream here and pulled 22 little brook trout. And just about every cast. I think there's probably 4 or 5 that I didn't pull something. But just real little guys, just kind of for fun, and a couple of other hikers came down there and watched for a little bit. But yeah, it was cool. Really good end to a good day, and now we got some live music. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, one of the other hikers has his guitar with him, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm at the base of, I think it's Benson Pass. So tomorrow morning I got about 12 or 1,600, I can't remember, foot climb to get over there, but these passes are nothing like the ones had about a week and a half ago. But with that, I'm going to close this out, and I will see you all in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It's a little bit after 7, and I finally decided to get up and move out. Mosquitoes aren't too bad this morning, which is a good thing. That's why I kind of like to get up a little bit early. But this morning, heading up to Benson Pass. It's about a little less than 3.5 miles from here and about a 1,700 foot climb, so no big deal. Then after that, CV Pass is the next one, and that's about 10 miles away. So I'll have a 2-pass day today, true Sierra fashion, but this will probably be the last of the hard days, if you want to call it that. Here in the Sierra section. I know it'll be the last 2-pass day. And eventually after this, things start going down in elevation, or get a little bit more flat. And yeah, so also really enjoying this new setup I have, as funny as it might look. I'm still trying to figure out if I look like a video game character from Grand Theft Auto, or if I look like somebody from one of those old school wanted posters if I were to put my glasses on. So vote in the comments below. But I'm gonna get hiking, get climbing, and I'll talk to you all in a little bit. Benson Pass complete, 10,107 feet, and some very amazing views from where I just came from. And here are the views where I'm headed. 9.3 miles to CV Pass. About 2.5 miles off of Benson Pass was walking by a lake called Smedberg Lake. fish jumping everywhere, so had to stop for about 20 minutes. And I pulled 2 beautiful rainbows out of there. And yeah, had to take a little break to get some fishing in. That's 29 that I've caught so far on this trip. Mostly little guys, but these 2 rainbows were good size and just absolutely beautiful. But it's all good that fishing is gonna affect my miles over the next few days. All worth it. I'm glad that I get the opportunity to get some trout up here, but I'm gonna keep on hiking. About halfway up my second 1,600 foot climb, this time to CV Pass, and here comes the rain. Heard a little bit of thunder up there high too. Yep. Hopefully nothing too heavy. All good, I'm prepared, but just prefer not to get soaked today. And I don't have any soap with me, so it's unfortunate I can't take a shower. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on moving. Man, I'll tell you what, I really love hiking when there's a light rain like this. All the smells, the pines, the cedars, some of the flowers, the manzanita trees, or bushes actually. Man, that stuff really comes out. When it's overcast like this, the flowers are real vibrant too. Yeah, I was smelling, like I said, the pines, leather, cinnamon, all kinds of interesting smells as soon as that rain started. But looks like it's kind of lightening up, and yeah, I just made it to what I just showed you is a lake called Small Lake, and got about another quarter mile until I get to CV Pass, but glad the thunder stopped too. So all good. I'm gonna keep on moving. Okay, I think the weather is passing for real this time. So that got pretty exciting. As soon as I said, hey, it looks like the weather's passing, it started to get worse. And so I found a good spot to hunker down in. The lightning moved in really fast, and there were a bunch of flashes for about 5 minutes that I didn't even get to 1 second after the flash. So they were all around on the ridges that were around me. And like I said, about 5 minutes, and then started to move on, and I could get longer counts. As soon as it was about 10 miles away, I started to move again. And then the hail came, and now it seems to be clearing up. Looks like the sun's coming out again, but that was pretty exciting. I have not ever been in a lightning situation like that before, that close, but all good. Glad I knew what to do, and here we are, moving out again. So I'll catch you on a little bit. I gotta take off this rain jacket because now it's starting to get hot. All right, everybody. So I made it to camp. It is 8:30, and I am whooped. Almost 21 miles today, over 6,000 feet of climbing. over 5,600 feet of descent. Thunderstorm, lightning, rain, hail, 2 rainbow trout, heck yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna set up real quick here. I'm gonna get something to eat, and I am going right to bed. So I will catch you all tomorrow. Good morning, everybody from Mosquito Land. Wow, these things are out early today. Just leaving camp. It's about 7 o'clock. Had a good dinner last night in the dark with a whole bunch of deer, and got some good rest. Up this morning, nice big breakfast, and I'm on the move. Heading to Dorothy Lake Pass, which is about 15 miles from here. Slow and steady, not as much climbing today as there was yesterday, but I think overall about 3,500 to 4,000 feet of elevation gain throughout the day if I end up doing a 20. Then tomorrow I have about a 14-mile hike to Sonora Pass, which I'll dip down into Kennedy Meadows North, ditch this bear can, grab a resupply, and keep moving. The next and final big pass, which will be the last one in the Sierra section, will be Carson Pass. I think that's about 90 miles from here. But off to a good start. Looks like it's going to be a dry, clear day. And yeah, so I'm going to get to this hiking business. Nothing like a 1,700 foot climb 5 minutes outside of camp to get your blood pumping, especially when it's not even to the pass that you're trying to go over today. Whew. Had to get all those dead mosquitoes out of my beard. So I just finished that climb. It was actually 1,200 feet. I think I said 17 or 1,600 earlier, over that first 2 miles. So nice climb though, really good views and a little bit of breeze to keep most of those mosquitoes away. But I'm gonna declare this Meat Grinder Pass. So this was a pretty good climb. It's not named yet. So on this, whatever day it is in June of 2021, I declare this Meat Grinder Pass. And getting ready to head down actually about 800 feet over the next about mile. And I have 12 miles to go to get to Dorothy Lakes Pass, and a very gradual 1,700 foot climb over that 12 miles. So looking forward to that. Kind of a chill day, hopefully. And also hopefully have some nice views to show you. So with that, I'm gonna get moving. Feels great to open up a little bit, pick up some speed in these flat spots and the gradual inclines that I'm seeing today. Tell you what, after 2.5 weeks, those passes, steep ups, steep downs for pretty much all of it. As soon as I hit this flat ground, my legs are itching to go. But what I found is, as soon as I get to a certain speed, my left shoe squeaks. And it's very irritating, but all good. I'll take it. Moving on. So I just walked into this huge meadow. Check it out. Man, this is cool. All right, moving on. Just climbing out of Dorothy Lake. How beautiful is that? And Dorothy Lake's pass complete. 9,526 feet. And some amazing views all around. And I, right now, just stepped out of Yosemite National Park and am entering the Hoover Tiabe National Forest. So, adios Yosemite. That place was really cool. But so now it's time to head on and find camp. Probably in about 7 or 8 miles. We'll see. Coming up on that 1,000-mile mark, and then want to get as far as I reasonably can with the time I have left today, so I can make it early to Sonora Pass and get down to the lodge to pick up my resupply. So that's still about 20 miles from here, I guess. But still got plenty of daylight and feeling good, so I am moving out. Oh man, look at this. 1,000 miles. Man, hard to describe how I feel right now. That's a lot of miles, and I'm pretty damn proud of that. And it feels really good. Whew. So it's a little bit after 6 here in mosquito hell, and I'm pulling over. I'm gonna go ahead and make my dinner now, put it down real quick, and then try to get some good miles. I got about 16 miles to Sonora Pass, which they have 2 shuttles tomorrow. But there's about 3,500 feet of climbing involved in that, and going up to around 11,000 feet. So I'm going to push probably another 3 or 4 miles tonight to get a little bit closer, get some good rest, and start fresh in the morning. Maybe get up early, maybe not. But they have one ride at 10:30 and one at 3:30. Either way, I'm good to go because my resupply box is already there. But that's just a quick little status update, and looks like my water is boiling, so I will see you all in a little bit. So it's almost 8, and I'm about a little less than a half a mile out of camp. I already know there's going to be a bunch of other hikers there, so I'm going to close out the video now. Great day. Wish I would have had a little better luck fishing, but all good. Got to get out there and get after it. Long day tomorrow, short miles, but a lot of climbs, and looking forward to getting that resupply box and moving on, and I'll explain a little bit more of that tomorrow. And with that, I will say good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It's a little bit after 6 and about a half a mile out of camp. Great little camp I stayed at last night. Nice and quiet. 3 other hikers there. Nice stream running through it for water. Not too bad on mosquitoes, and I oriented my tent. So the sun woke me up this morning, and always good to wake up to that. So today I have 13 miles and about 3,100 feet of climbing over that, getting close to 11,000 feet. Before I get to Sonora Pass, where I will hitch or wait until 3 o'clock this afternoon to catch the shuttle to Kennedy Meadows North, where I will pick up my resupply and likely do a Nero there and get some of their food. Heard it's pretty good. Looking forward to checking that out. About 2.5 miles until I get to water, and then there's a 10-mile dry stretch. With today's temps and starting out early, will definitely not be an issue. But with that, I'm gonna get hiking on this last day with my bear canister, and yeah, we'll see y'all in a little bit. Well, here's a pretty cool thing that I don't normally see. I'm looking at my next 1.5 miles. So I got some switchbacks coming up and back. You see a couple hikers right there. And it goes all the way around. See another hiker right there. Up, little zigzag, and over the top. Now that is over, awesome climb, by the way. I stayed down there last night. Got a little bit more to go to where I get to the top of the climb for today. Almost there. And these views just keep coming. Typically I don't like open and exposed trail, but this is pretty awesome. So about a half a mile out of Sonora Pass, and didn't film coming down. It's been crazy windy, but all good. Almost done. Feels good to be finished with this little stretch and get ready for the next stretch, which I'll still be in the Sierra, but I'll be out of a place where I gotta have the bear canister, and things will start leveling out a little bit. No more of those big passes, but man, it has been a blast. Beautiful day today too. Great end to this little stretch, and pretty excited to get down here, try to get a hitch up to Kennedy Meadows, and get some food up there.
Cabin 16, charge 6, an hour and a quarter ride.
Hey everybody, so I made it to Kennedy Meadows North yesterday, got my resupply box. I'm all packed and ready to go. I had to make a detour I'm in Bridgeport, California right now to pick up a couple other things, and I'm getting ready to head back on the trail. So what I was talking about earlier in this video is my family's actually coming to meet me at South Lake Tahoe. I'm gonna spend a couple days off of trail with my family, and they think that they're gonna have to pick me up somewhere on the trail. But what I'm gonna do is, for the next few days, move as quickly as I can and get as far as I can north, come off the trail, and then surprise them by waiting for them at Reno Airport when they fly in. So I'm going to be off the net and not recording for these next few days. This is going to give me an opportunity to test myself, see what kind of miles I can put in with no distractions, get up there, get after it, put in some of those miles so I don't have to make up as much time being off trail for a few days. Super excited to see my family. I miss them so much. And once I get back on trail, I will, get back to recording after my time off. And so I'll have another video out as soon as possible. So again, thanks for watching, y'all. I'm not breaking any secrets because I'm not going to post this video until after I'm with my family. So it's okay that I'm saying that right now. But anyway, thanks so much for the support and the encouragement, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey everybody, so I am here at Reno Airport, and my family arrives in about an hour and a half. They still have no idea that I'm here. They think that they're gonna come pick me up on the trail, so looking forward to surprising them. Made a little sign to help them find me, and yeah, it's gonna be great. So a lot has happened since my last video at Bridgeport. After leaving there, I covered 137 miles in 5.5 days, and I completely smoked myself, but it'll all be worth it to spend some time with my family and some time to recover. So I got off at Donner Pass, and that's where they'll bring me back. Awesome stretch of trail. So in that, I went over Carson Pass, went by Aloha Lake, spent a little bit of time on the Tahoe Rim Trail, which is a 160-mile trail that goes around Lake Tahoe, and it meets up with the Pacific Crest Trail, so did a stretch of that. Went by South Lake Tahoe, didn't stop, and yeah, so got in yesterday, bought a bunch of my stuff for my resupplies that I'll send forward for the rest of California. But yeah, exciting times. So happy right now. I got a big old smile on my face, and ready to spend some time with my wife and kiddos. So with that, I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Thanks as always for all the great support and the encouragement, and I look forward to sharing some of the next stretch of trail going into Northern California on my next video.